trailing to start the second half. Those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Flare. Jackrabbit. Hustle. Gaucho.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Georgia going up tempo. Caught in the backfield. It's Branch. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Dogs have this offense rolling.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Got a man. It's dealt. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle.
To the air. It's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw again. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Snagged out of the air. great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
Okay,
Well, this
ready?
offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Go! High!
Wants to go up top. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Griffin! Acorn! Acorn! Go!
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Starting to feel a little pressure. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd.
Hawk! Hawk! Dino! Ready?
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Ready, ready!
Offense in a bunch formation.
Flare! Flare! Ringo! Ringo! Here we go! Dino! Dino!
To the air, it's Stockton. Firing to the right, complete. At the 20, he's got space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Here we go!
On the run, it's Hemby. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Okay,
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Come on, set! Griffin! Griffin! Pilot! Pilot!
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down.
Ready!
Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
After that incompletion here, tied in the fourth quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock? Or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Now the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires to the wideout. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on.
On the ready.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
Makes the grab. It's Cooper. Got room at the 35. There he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
Get set, get set.
Quarterback making checks.
Go, Gaucho.
Looking to throw at Stockton. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. From the gun, running back gets the give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Flare.
Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Lasso. Reset.
Looking to fire. Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Ready?
Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
Gorilla! Gorilla! Slab! Hornet! Terrier! Arrow! Hornet! Hornet!
He's got it. They convert the 2, and they take the lead here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Down!
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those 1st downs, and just make that clock run.
Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Tuna! Hawk! Gorilla!
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. 4th down, down by 1 possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play.